Accounting is the language of business. Understanding financial statements is key for entrepreneurs in Canada. We have an AI model that will analyze the bank transactions and the receipts to do the bookkeeping for you. Big corporations of dozens of people working on the finances every day. Entrepreneurs that are working by themselves don't have the same resources. I think like a lot of Canadian entrepreneurs should definitely spend some time in Silicon Valley or New York to see the scale of these companies and the ambitions that they have. We think that it's important to try to go international as early as possible. There's so many things that you can enjoy if you just go after your dreams.
Today we are diving into the exciting world of AI-powered accounting, designed to simplify financial management for self-employed professionals and small business owners alike. Hello everyone, this is Kripa Anand and welcome to the CanadianSME Small Business Podcast, where we explore the strategic insights and innovative solutions empowering Canadian entrepreneurs to take control of their finances and build sustainable businesses. Today we are diving into the exciting world of AI-powered accounting, designed to simplify financial management for self-employed professionals and small business owners alike. In today's fast-paced environment, accounting shouldn't be time-consuming, confusing, or expensive. The ability to manage cash, track expenses, and gain real-time financial insights with ease and confidence is paramount for growth. Joining us today is Behdad Karimi, a CPA and the co-founder and CEO of ReInvestWealth. Based in Montreal, Behdad is passionate about using technology to eliminate the need for costly bookkeeping, providing entrepreneurs across Canada and the US with clarity and control over their business finances. ReInvestWealth is an AI accounting platform on a mission to transform how service-based businesses owners manage their bookkeeping and accounting. So before further ado, let's welcome him. Behdad, welcome to the podcast. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing amazing and I'm very excited for this conversation today. Now, Behdad, you have a unique background as both a CPA and a software developer, right? Which truly shaped the creation of ReInvestWealth. So let's start with the journey. What exactly inspired you to create ReInvestWealth as an AI accounting platform, and how does it differ from, the traditional software models that are out there in the market right now?
Yeah, for sure. So as you mentioned, I'm a CPA and a software developer. I've always had a passion for accounting, very good with numbers. And since college, I had accounting classes that really fascinated me, numbers, financial statements in particular, understanding like the fundamentals of business. And one quote from Warren Buffett that always resonates with me is, accounting is the language of business. And I really live by that. I think like understanding financial statements is key for entrepreneurs in Canada.
Right.
So I started off with that background, and I've always been a software developer as well. So building websites, building small games and things like that during my pastime have always been really interesting to me. And
so you always knew that you wanted to become an entrepreneur?
No, I didn't know that I always wanted to become an entrepreneur. It was kind of something that came along the way. But I've always been creative, which I think has led me in the entrepreneurial path.
That's a truly compelling origin story, Behdad. It truly highlights how a blend of, deep financial expertise and hands-on technical skills can lead to innovative solutions for real business problems. Now, let's explore how artificial intelligence is fundamentally changing the way entrepreneurs manage their resources, right? AI is transforming globally, right? From your perspective, please educate us. How is AI changing how entrepreneurs manage finances, and what benefits do they see, in automating bookkeeping, tracking expenses, and gaining real-time insights without, relying too heavily on spreadsheets and accountants?
Definitely. So what we do at ReInvestWealth is we connect with your business bank account and you upload your receipts, and then we have an AI model that will analyze the bank transactions and the receipts to do the bookkeeping for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll essentially replicate what a bookkeeper does. And myself and my co-founder were both CPAs. So we've trained the AI model to act as a CPA
Right.
on your behalf. And it's a very powerful tool for you to save time, save money, and have very accurate finances at a very affordable cost.
Wow, that is a powerful vision, definitely. And it's clear that, AI is making sophisticated financial management for more, far more accessible and efficient for the small and medium entrepreneurs out there. Hello, Canadian entrepreneurs. Are you looking to simplify your finances, save money on bookkeeping, and gain real-time clarity over your business? Learn from Behdad Karimi, CEO of ReInvestWealth, about how AI is changing financial management and how you can think bigger about your business growth. Now let's continue our conversation with Behdad. Why do you think small and medium entrepreneurs need it more than the big financial firms out there, or the big corporates out there?
Well, big corporations, which I've also worked for in the past, have teams, finance teams of dozens of people working on the finances every day. Entrepreneurs that are working by themselves don't have the same resources. They're
Right.
usually struggling to even keep up with their bookkeeping.
Exactly.
So that's where our software really helps and keeps everything up to date in real time. And if you have questions about your finances, it's literally one question away from getting answers.
Wow, that's amazing. You also advocate for Canadian entrepreneurs to think bigger, right, in their approach to business and financial strategy. What does this mean? What does think bigger mean? And also suggest how should they do that?
Definitely. Well, I also think I had like a kind of closed mindset early on when I started Reinvest Wealth,
Mhm.
but taking a couple of trips down to the US really opened my mind. And I think like a lot of Canadian entrepreneurs should definitely spend some time in Silicon Valley or New York to see the scale of these companies and the ambitions that they have and aspire to do things bigger and better in Canada.
Mhm.
So for me personally, it was just seeing what my friends down in the South were doing and kind of opened my mind that, okay, we're not just limited to Ontario or Quebec or just Canada. It could really be international.
Wow, that is, a very inspiring challenge, Behdad, urging entrepreneurs to look beyond the immediate challenges towards, grander strategic possibilities out there. I think empowering entrepreneurs to think bigger about their financial strategy and market impact is clearly vital for driving innovation and also moving on a sustained growth path. All right, it's time for a quick break right here, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll dive into the exciting growth and the future of Reinvest Wealth.
Hey, you think you know UPS? Yeah, that's us. Everybody knows that. You know what you didn't know? This. Okay, try to keep up. Ocean, us. Ground, rail, air, so us. Guess who? Us. Customs cleared, borders cleared, done. Us. You still with me? Wait for it. Boom. Us. Intelligent, automated, fulfillment. Us. Yep. Healthcare too. Digital your thing? Yeah. Well, book it, ship it, track it. You feeling me yet? Yep. That's all us. That's all UPS.
Welcome back, listeners. Now let's explore Reinvest Wealth's impressive expansion and how the AI Bookkeeper version 2 will enhance the experience for service-based business owners. Now let's explore Reinvest Wealth's own growth trajectory and how it's expanding its reach. You guys have, experienced significant growth since your founding years in Montreal, demonstrating, your impact in the fintech space. What exactly does Reinvest Wealth's expansion into the USA mean for your mission? And how will the AI Bookkeeper V2 launching in October improve the service-based business owner's experience? Go ahead.
Yeah, so as you mentioned it, we're going to release the AI Bookkeeper version 2 in October. So we've been working on version 1 for over a year now, and it works very well for Canada and the US.
Mhm.
But to really be able to offer entrepreneurs the ability to communicate with their financial statements and be able to have more real-time data to be able to manage their businesses effectively,
Right.
we're launching version 2 in Canada and US. And the US is a huge part of our strategy because obviously the market is bigger there than in Canada. Although Canada remains our focus,
Right.
we think that it's important to try to go international as early as possible and take those learnings for the future.
No, definitely global expansion is the key to, long-term success. Beyond your software, Behdad, you're also building a community around this financial transformation, right? What's your vision for building a community around transforming bookkeeping for service-based business owners? And also go ahead and tell us about the August partnership, that empowers entrepreneurs with financial clarity.
Yeah, well, the community is really important because accounting and bookkeeping traditionally isn't like the funnest thing to do.
Right.
It's not considered like the sexy industry.
Right.
So we want to try to make it fun and enjoyable. So obviously the AI helps like reduce the time, but we're building a lot of things also outside of just general accounting and bookkeeping to make the experience a little bit more interesting. So our partnership actually in next month that we're going to launch is a racing game actually with Formula One Academy driver.
Oh, wow. Congratulations for that.
Yeah, thank you. Her name is Nicole Haverda. She's going to be kind of the face of the game and kind of leading this kind of side project that we're doing.
Right.
But she's also an entrepreneur. She raises money for her races through sponsorships. She has a lot of travel expenses. She's using ReInvestWealth to manage her finances. So it's kind of a perfect fit. And yeah, we're launching the game next week and it should be very interesting.
That's super exciting, Behdad, emphasizing the power of collaboration and community in enhancing entrepreneurial success. On that note, if I were to give you a time machine right now and say you were to travel 5 or 10 years into the future, when you get off that time machine, how do you envision ReInvestWealth's future?
I definitely see ReInvestWealth as a global company operating in many countries with thousands of customers. And I think it's important for ReInvestWealth to grow alongside our customers and help them not only start businesses, but scale their businesses and be able to operate efficiently and profitably, just like we do.
No, definitely. That's super exciting, Behdad, emphasizing the power of, collaboration and community in enhancing entrepreneurial success. On that note, before we let you go, if there's one piece of final advice that you have for our listeners today, something that you want them to remember about this episode, this podcast, and Real Invest Wealth, what would it be and why?
I think it's important to take risks, calculated risks, not to sit back, get too comfortable, to always think of the next step and take bold, essentially like go after your ambitions, take bold risks, like I said. So I previously, like, especially as a CPA, you're not used to taking a lot of risks.
Right.
But once you get out of your comfort zone a little bit and take small bets that pay off, you realize that there's a lot to life and there's so many things that you can enjoy if you just go after your dreams.
Wow, that's beautiful, Behdad. It was an absolute pleasure having you on the podcast. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, that was an insightful conversation with Behdad Karimi, co-founder and CEO of ReInvestWealth, on building AI-powered accounting solutions, transforming entrepreneurial finance, empowering businesses to think bigger, and ReInvestWealth's growth and vision for the future. To all of our listeners, thank you so much for tuning in to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast. We really appreciate your continued support. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast for more expert insights and resources that can help your business thrive. You can also visit our website, CanadianSME.ca. And lastly, a very special thank you to our podcast partners, RBC, UPS, A1 Global College, ADP, and Google for their ongoing commitments to empowering SMEs in Canada. Until next time, keep innovating and striving for success, and we'll see you in the next episode. Kripa Anand signing off.